Hey yo, guess what we doing today? We gonna try something different, cause you know we just don't do YouTube videos all day long.
Yeah, man, we are normal people. You gotta make ends meet, you know.
Yep.
And the way we do it in life is we deliver food to people for a living
Via the DoorDash.
You haven't heard of it? It's kind of new.
Kind of.
And
Been around for like a year or so.
Yeah, probably you have like year or two, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're a company that competes with Uber Eats, Grubhub, and all of those other platforms.
Take the next right
From experience, actually not a bad service. You know, it's actually pretty cool. They got like a whole lot of restaurants on their platform and stuff.
Even fast food restaurants like McDonald's and all that. And then so we just go out here, you know, we make our own schedule. And we're just ready out here to bring the food to the people.
Yeah.
DoorDashers.
That's it, man. It's great. You know, there's no managers around. You know, you
No
want to take a vacation, you don't got to request it.
Right.
You know, you just be like, I'm just not gonna work.
Or you be like, man, you know what? I don't feel like driving no more. End it. We done. That's the end of the day.
That's it.
Now 9 to 5.
Now you've never penalized for anything. Like they recognize you have a life and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they offer insurance and stuff like that.
On Hamilton Road.
You know, it's pretty cool to me, man.
I think so.
You make good money. The tips are great, you know.
Yeah. I mean, we literally cannot get an order without getting tipped. Which is a plus. Because ain't nobody trying to drive around the whole city. When I get a little money.
Okay, there it is. So yeah, man.
We just love the donut experiment.
Somebody about to get a dozen donuts.
Mm-hmm. Delivered by
man. They about to go in.
About to go in. How long you said?
We're only like 4 or 5 minutes away.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Man, we've been all over the city.
All over the city. We just seen the ghettos of the ghettos to the rich of the rich.
Yeah, we got to show y'all our favorite block and all of. Oh yeah, we are in Bloomington, Illinois. Just in case y'all want to know. Small town, you know.
Yeah, man.
Like 2 hours off Amtrak from the big city of Chicago.
From Chicago, y'all. That's where I'm originally from.
Chicago.
Chicago.
I'm originally from Miami, Florida.
It's so great.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know everyone, the whole world has heard about the turnaround of Chicago, which is so sad. But I grew up there around the times where it was way different. Kids were able to go to the beach and go outside during the summer. And it wasn't that bad. You know, of course, like any other city, you know, any stuff happens.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the whole country has problems.
Right,
but,
that's true.
But
Chicago is one of those notorious.
Yeah, now they just like, I don't know, man.
Take the next left onto South Hershey Road.
That's where you say be safe instead of goodbye. Or see you later. Be safe.
Yeah.
So hopefully things will turn around. Now we're in this small town surrounded by Illinois State University. So pretty much people who either are here are either going to school or they just pretty much been here or they're moving out from the city. I've seen a lot of people from Chicago.
Yeah. Just gotta get away, man.
Hey, let's get away.
I don't blame them. Nobody wants to be around that all the time, man. People trying to live. First off.
Right. I want to live. And you probably do DoorDash in Chicago. You got to worry about getting robbed.
That's right. Sad again.
But luckily, all that money is digital. So even if they try, we ain't got no money.
Right. It's cool, man. It's a nice job. It's very relaxing.
How long you been doing this for?
Last October. Yeah.
Last October.
So this would be like the first year anniversary when October hits this year.
That's dope. He's already been invited to, was it San Francisco? Or?
Yeah, they invited me to San Francisco for a conference so then they can talk to actual dashers. That's what they call us who deliver the food.
Dashers.
They call us dashers, and they trying to get 9 people to represent or whatever, so they can get opinions and concerns and hear everybody else, so they can better the platform. Because for the people that's receiving the food, you know, they really don't have too much to worry about or whatever, you know, other than like the app crashing, which happens sometimes way much more than often. It'd be kind of weird. Wait, hold on. Okay.
Or like a lot of times we may get orders where like someone didn't want it.
Take the next left onto Straight Drive, then turn left onto McNiff Drive.
We get it like a little late. So,
yeah, because you know that people are able to decline the order.
Yeah, if they don't want it.
If they don't want it. So let's imagine like if 5 people decline somebody's food, but the person that ordered it
don't know
don't know what's happening. They just wait for somebody to accept it so somebody can bring it to them.
Right.
So then you might have to go to a restaurant. Cut. We'll be right back. Gotta make that drive off.
Gotta make that drop.
First order out the way.
Done. Took the do-rag off, got the waves out. It's currently.
All right, and it starts. Hey, let me listen. Y'all recognize that?
If you recognize it, put in the comments. Alright, where we going now?
Chipotle on
We're
Veterans.
going to Chipotle on Veterans. Man, Chipotle our best order.
Yeah, man, they're definitely the easiest to get food from. Like every time we go there, food is always on the shelf ready for you just to pick it up.
And if it ain't, then they just getting ready to finish making the bag.
Yeah.
So we
right.
Oh yeah.
Our hashtag. Oh yeah, let's finish that. Right. The concerns and stuff.
There you go. The concerns of the customer. Back to that.
You know, it's cool for the customer, whatever. They really don't have nothing to worry about, except for, you know, like if the app crashes for us, then we can't even inform them.
Right.
They just, you know,
pretty much
more than likely, I think they get probably calls from DoorDash themselves.
Yeah. Because usually when we have problems, those lines are busy.
Right.
Like, so you know it's not just us and our app.
They be like 35, 40 minute or more wait or whatever.
But that's only when the app crashes. Like usually it's pretty decent. The only other issue I would say will be when they start stacking the orders.
Yeah. That's an issue because you can have one order, then out of nowhere it'll say another restaurant will pop up and they'll say add orders for route, which is cool.
So that's
that's 2.
Right.
To me, in my opinion, that should be it.
2 to 3.
You know what I'm saying? 3 you probably can get away with 2.
But a lot of places around here, because pretty much it's just eating city. So a lot of restaurants are like in close proximity to each other.
Right. Yep. So you can grab the food and then the people's locations more than likely are close together too. Yeah. So that'd be straight.
But then sometimes even when you have 3 or 4 even, like keep going. Like it don't care.
Like yeah. It just be like you in the area, you are the one.
Right. You are the only one who can grab all these orders. You must do it. No one else wants these orders, please. And they like keep going off and we can't even finish routing
at all
for the first few orders we just got.
At all.
Like I think the most we've had was 5. Yeah. But that's because I think like multiple from the same restaurants or whatever.
Right.
So we like, okay, well since we already here, might as well grab 2. And then we go to another restaurant. Oh, okay, there's 2 on this order. Okay, fine. Yep. But then you know you don't realize it's also 5 different addresses.
Yep. And you know, and then the thing is, the app doesn't update the drop-off time or adjust it so to give the whoever it is delivering the food enough time to what's that word I'm looking for? I don't know, like for instance, you'll get like the 4th or 5th order and it'd be like, yeah, drop off or deliver it to them by like 11:45. Right. But you got the order at 11:45. Yeah, so DoorDash won't notify those people and be like, they're going to be late because your order's been added to the route. Right. They just be like, yep, that's the time. So the people will look at the thing and be like, well, they're supposed to have been here. What's going on? Right. And who's going to blame? Us.
So that's the only downfall, right? Like you said, it doesn't happen too much where we gotta be like, man, forget this. Because at the end of the day, at any job, period, where you're dealing with other people besides yourself.
Right.
There's going to be bumps. But I mean, as far as that goes, literally all we have to do is just drop off the food and we can leave.
Right.
So,
it'd be cool,
And most people are understanding because, like you said, as soon as you get your food, you be like, man, I ain't mad no more. I'm just hungry.
Right.
But that hangry thing is a thing. I be hangry.
Majority of the people, they understand or whatever. I only had a couple of encounters where people were just super pissed.
But that's
like just, they didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
So, but I guess that's why they having this conference that I was invited to, because I guess a lot of dashers they complaining, man.
Mm-hmm.
They like, hey.
Probably customers too.
Right, yeah, them too, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Especially you get orders and they might have a drink with them. Those are main ones you want to get rid of first.
Right.
Because ice melts, especially during the summertime. They might have shakes and
stuff. You gotta have the AC on cracking.
Right.
But then you also gotta remember food might get cold, so we can't. Man.
Yeah, that too. Because some people might be at work and they might not have a microwave.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. And it starts.
Right.
This is the first double.
We're about to get, the vibration is strong. Give you lots of clues. All right, we're gonna go to Moe's. It says. All right, so Chipotle and Moe's. That's only because these two are so close to each other. Yep.
That's
so first double order, and then it's 11:21. We got to do the one that just added. We had to pick that up by 11:39, and then the one we've been had, we don't have to pick up till 12 o'clock.
So that's cool.
I mean, that's good. So they have been getting better, because when TJ first started, man, he would have orders and stuff, and then they would not even help you organize. Like, the app does do well, because when you do get all these multiple orders, it organizes it for you as far as the drop-off goes.
Yeah.
They be like, okay, this person closer to where you are, so we're gonna drop this off first. And then before you'll
get an order from one location on the west side, and then get another one that's all the way on the east side, and they expect you to deliver all of that on time.
So with every update, they do improve. It's just that, of course, with every update, there are some bugs, and sometimes they just don't want to cooperate.
Yeah, that's real.
But they are also, the powers that be, or all the customer service people, they're very good at quick response, quick service, quick help whenever you need it. You could text them all the stuff even while during the dash, and they're good at picking it all up. All right, so we're about to go to Chipotle, and then we'll be back. Sorry, y'all. Just gotta turn that AC up real quick. It's a little steamy today. Today's a steamy day.
Hope y'all can hear us.
I'm about to turn it down a little bit.
Y'all can't. Hope y'all, can decipher what we was saying.
So,
because it is summer, man. You gotta have that AC on blast.
On blast.
You gotta have that on blast.
So we're about to go to Moe's, not the Crab Shack. Or that Joe's Crab Shack. That is Joe's.
I think that is Joe's.
All right, so we're going to Moe's Southwest Grill. We're about to get the second order, and then we're going to get ready to start dropping these food off to the people.
Dropping our food off to the people.
I'm glad this happened, because it was a perfect segue to what we're saying.
Right.
These multiple orders, because I swear to you, some days we feel like we the only dashing out here.
Brush the beard, man. You gotta brush the beard, man.
Brush the beard, man.
Keep the beard all
sorted. I brush my hair too, baby. I lay my edges down.
Keep it all slick, man.
Conquer. That was good. Still ain't finished that one. I'm learning some I'm learning some stuff. I think I've heard of the game before, but I've never seen it played or anything like that.
Man.
So
anybody that knows that game knows how much of a classic gem that is.
Classic gem.
So when I heard it, she never even seen it before, I was like, it's super mandatory. You have to see this game.
You have to see this game.
That game is one of a kind, literally.
It's wild.
There's no other game like it.
No, it ain't.
Even to this day.
Nah.
There's no other game like that game at all. That's why they were developed by Rare, because that game is rare.
We over here slept in today, cause it's 11:28
Yeah, I was supposed to start driving at 7.
this
But,
morning.
yeah.
You know what 7 a.m. looks like.
You know, man. You
Like I
know.
said, that's the benefit of scheduling your own self. Like, you know what? I don't even want to start at 7.
Luckily, you know, there's always hungry people out there, so as soon as we give that shift away, that stuff be gone. People be like, oh, yeah! You know, they hop on it.
Like, literally, I think scheduling starts at what? 3 o'clock? By
8 p.m. every day, right. All of it. All of it. Like, it's a race. Like, when it's time to schedule yourself, you better hop on it. Because if you don't, you ain't going to work that day within the next whatever day it is that you're trying to schedule for.
You're going to have awkward hours where you got like literally a 30-minute shift.
Right.
You can have one of those. Which ain't bad. I mean, sure, if you want to make a quick $20.
I mean, that's true, right?
That's
30
possible.
minutes,
$30.
$20. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That is possible.
All right, about to pick up from the moles.
From the miles. We'll be back from the miles in a minute.
Alright, so we just picked up our order from the moles. The car's yelling at me because I didn't put on my seatbelt yet. I have it on now. Let me turn the camera around so y'all can see the area.
The areas we be on, man.
Look how beautiful it is out here, man. Already, so much land. I feel like this is the real Windy City, man.
Making U-turn.
I forgot the AC was on so high. Yeah, man, it's the real
Turn left onto
Windy
East
City.
Empire Street.
You're not a winter person.
Yeah, don't be in the Midwest at all.
Because
You're not a winter person.
everybody knows the worst winter storms are in the Midwest compared to anywhere else in the U.S.
Huh? All the S's.
Go to Chicago, it's the coldest, and there's a reason for that because we buy all the water.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, when it's wintertime in Chicago,
Man.
it's wintertime in Chicago.
Being from Florida.
You know, y'all remember the scene from Cat Williams? He was like, yeah, you know, what you talking about, man? I just need a jacket. It's just the cold. It ain't nothing. You're like, no, you need to buy your coat from here for here.
That's right. From here, for here. And that was real, because that's when I bought my first coat. Once I moved to Chicago. You know, we ain't getting no colder than 40 degrees in Florida. And even then, that's when people wanted to panic. Oh my God, make sure you have your turtlenecks on. Oh my God, the heat. Oh, I never turned the heat on before. How do we do it? So,
like, it can get as cold as, like -40, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Not like as far as like the actual temperature, but the wind chill. Man, like last year we had that major cold storm, man.
We literally got stuck.
Everybody's car wouldn't start, none.
Nope.
Everybody's engine, gas, froze.
Mm-hmm.
Like frozen.
Gas.
Right.
While in the car driving it. And then it lasted forever. Till what?
Forever.
Like April?
Man, yeah, it was cold.
A little bit to May
like
too. But man.
Yeah, it did. I think it snowed like one more time.
Right. April, out of nowhere.
Yep.
I was like, I need to move back. I can't do this anymore.
I'm a winter person. It's my favorite season of the year.
Yeah.
I tell everybody, I'll be like, winter. They be like, you like the snow?
Turn right onto historic US 66 East, North Veterans
See,
Parkway.
we have the same birthday. We were both born in February. But like I said, Chicago and Florida. It was like 80 degrees. It was like probably 95 degrees when I was born. It was probably negative. So, man, it's something. It's
different. Totally
literally
different.
night and day. Like all winter long, he was like, "Why you got the heat on again? What is wrong with you?" I was like, "I'm cold."
Take the next right.
So his mom was nice enough to be like, "You know what? I'll let her have my space heater. That way you can keep the rest of the house cool if you want to. But in my little space heater area,
for 1 mile.
that's on you."
You know, like, don't get me wrong.
Piece of red.
I turn on the heat when it's necessary. You know, don't want to freeze. But I'm just like the type of person that probably leaves the heat on throughout the whole crib for like 2 hours, and then I just turn it off.
That's it.
I'd be like, yeah, I'm good, man, for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's just me, man.
Yeah, I be having like the heat on and a heating pad. In the dead of winter, heck yeah, I ain't the same. I know, I probably just need some iron pills. But it's alright. Because that's just in my blood to be cold.
To be cold. To be cold. Cold, man.
But it ain't cold now, so I'm with it. Forget it.
Alright, we about to be here. We'll be back!
We'll be back!
Destination is on the right, East Vernon
Alright,
Avenue.
on to the next one. What's this, Chipotle lady? Chipotle. And they got this bag filled up. They have their dreams in this bag. Turn around, bright.
Take the next left onto Angela Drive.
Every now and then I get a little. Every now and then get a little bit older than somebody like me now. Every now and then get a little. Turn around.
What kind of dog was that? It looked very.
Take the next right onto East
Avenue. It looked weird.
Right.
I know there's a lot of sensitive dog people. Hey man, you gotta say what you think. I'm about to drop off this Chipotle. So whoever it is. As soon as they drive right. Darn, man, darn. Move so then we can move.
Right.
Everybody has places to be.
When I move, you move.
Just like, I like that, man. Stopping again. Okay, there it is.
It's a light green, and you're stopping.
People be noob drivers.
So we're working on our Team Sonic Racing 5 episode. So that should be up shortly. Just gotta do a few minor clips here, clip here, clip
Take the
there.
next right onto.
We working on uploading more consistent.
We haven't had like huge gaps though.
Yeah, man, at least try to, we will get to a point where we compete with other YouTubers. So usually when people have walkthrough videos, they bring out videos every day because nowadays games are incredibly long.
True that.
So man, then especially if you get fans like y'all, the ones who's here from the start.
Hey subscribers.
You know what I'm saying? You might get to the point where you be like, all right, man, want to see something else. But it's been like 4 or 5 days. What's happening? Y'all still alive out there?
Yeah. What's going on?
We about to get to that point. It's just new life, man. New adjusting to schedules and stuff.
Yeah, because he used to have a job.
Yeah, man, I used to work at Sam's Club.
I used to work everywhere. I've had multiple. I'm one of those. I was a server for a long time. So I help with my customer service skills, talking to the people and stuff.
Yeah, man.
Because TJ used to be so nervous walking up to people in their house and stuff like that. Well, something goes wrong, what do I say? Like, nothing. Not kidding. Well, depending on the situation. Some people just want to be mad, man, at the end of the day. So you can't really help that too much.
But yeah, gonna work on that. Then I'm definitely gonna work on the music too.
Yeah, for the other channel, the KCT Fire Anthems.
Yeah, man, 'cause that's still my superb passion. Bringing in life.
music and games together.
I like to rap. Been doing it for a long time. So it feels weird not even working on it. But that's about to cease.
Yep. Roxanne.
But yeah, it's about to go down. feel like we're gonna start hitting these goals very soon.
Yeah,
because everybody knows the hotness of games is about to drop starting next month.
The whole E3 just happened. So we have a whole list of all kinds of games and stuff.
Yeah. Everybody knows once August hit, that's basically that's gaming season for the rest of the year. Everybody dropped all AAA titles to come out, some exclusives,
systems,
you know, all of that. Yep.
You think they're gonna come out with the new systems this year?
Definitely next year.
Definitely.
I know Xbox definitely said theirs gonna come out holiday 2020.
Yeah. So, you know,
and I'm pretty sure PlayStation is gonna come out 2022 because not 2022 the year, but 2020 TOO.
Awesome.
Because they already been talking about their new system before Xbox even was speaking about theirs. So, and yeah, to me it wouldn't make sense to wait a whole nother year when you was already first.
Right.
And then it's already
didn't even have a conference this year because they were working on their new stuff. So.
Right, no conference. So I'm pretty sure they just like, yeah, we just pretty much done PlayStation 4. And we just gonna come out PlayStation 5, which is cool.
Yeah.
You know.
I say out of all the PlayStations, I would say 2 is still top, in my opinion. PlayStation 2 is definitely top because it has so many games. PlayStation 3 was good because you were able to transfer those games. Like that's when they first started the, you know, being able, what do they call it? Where you can play the old games and stuff.
Backwards compatibility.
Yeah, backwards compatibility. So that helped it, but a lot of the games that they came out with PS3 were kind of short-lived because PS4 came out so fast.
Use the left lane to turn left onto Ireland Grove Road.
I want to say like 2 years after PS3. That's not a lot of time at all. So PS3 was like, all right, bye. You know, it was just there for you to play the old PS2 games that you stopped playing. And then PS4 came out, and it's kind of like,
use the left
PS4 came out, and they basically, you know, in my opinion, they won the console wars for all the people that's still into that. Because I know they sold more than Xbox or whatever. Their exclusives were better than Xbox this year. I mean, not this year, but this generation.
Like, they did have a lot of good games and good exclusive games, like I said, Tomb Raider and
continue on Ireland Grove Road for 1.5 miles.
All these other games. I forget what's the one with the.
Because I know Xbox was bringing out a lot of exclusives at one point when the system first came out. They had Sunset Overdrive, Rise, Sun and Rome, Halo, Gears of War, Forza. Like, they was going in.
If you couldn't.
You know, they was going in. You know, State of Decay. I think that's the name of it, or State of Emergency, something like that. But you know.
Then they started stealing stuff. They were like, guess what? It's not exclusive no more. Kingdom Hearts. We got that itch too. And they started stealing stuff from PlayStation 4. And that's when it's like, man, PlayStation, I thought you won the console wars, as he says. Apparently not, because you can Xbox.
PlayStation definitely had that motto, greatness awaits for a reason, because people kept waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Because it was completely opposite for them when they came out. Then out of nowhere, then that's when PlayStation started getting, they got Spider-Man, then God of War came out, Days Gone came out.
Days Gone was the last one.
It was a lot of stuff, man.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
You know.
Or the first one.
Well, that was on everything.
That was.
Yeah. But still, they had a lot of exclusive. I
like the Crash Bandicoot. Now that's on everything too. Like I said, it just like we only have it to now we all have it. So Xbox kind of took the whole rug right from under them. But I mean, hey, that's what makes it exciting about games, man. Who knew games were gonna be this exciting besides just us playing it? Because we like those games. Now we have whole conferences for a console, and they even Google trying to get into the game with the Stadia.
Yeah, good luck.
He doesn't believe in it, but I think it might be interesting. And then they're pretty much trying to take the whole thing from GameFly. That's their whole thing. They're trying to do from instead of like physically mailing all these games and stuff to you. Now you get to stream it like Netflix.
Destination will be on the left.
It might not be so bad.
We're gonna cut here. Drop off time.
Drop off time for Chipotle.
I'm doing this for her, and she does it for me. Because we both know that we can come up as a team. No slicing in between when he say, she say. We came together, TVAY. So, yeah, I like that, man. We out here. Ain't no turning back now, man. It's TVAY.